Let's start with James Comey, who found himself interviewed by the Secret Service today. Your thoughts on this Instagram post? What do you really think happened here?
Well, I have been around Mr. Comey a good bit in the Senate because he's been in front of a lot of Senate committees. To know Mr. Comey is to dislike Mr. Comey. There's a reason he doesn't get invited to too many parties. He's a butthead. You know, you can only be young once, but you can always be immature. What Mr. Comey did was immature, but it was more than that. I think he was trying to seek attention. Mr. Comey has a chip on his shoulder. The chip on his shoulder has a chip on its shoulder. He probably single-handedly did more to undermine the reputation of the FBI, which before Mr. Comey took over was one of the, if not the premier law enforcement organizations in the country, in the world. I mean, it's hard to describe how arrogant he is.
Yeah.
As Lyndon Johnson used to say, he can strut sitting down. Now, what he's done here, I don't know what was in his head or in his heart. I don't know if there was any evil intent here, but I think he was looking for attention, and by God, he got it.
He got it.
He got it.
He got it. Yeah. I want to move on, and I obviously we'll see where the Comey thing goes. And we have a president that's been nearly killed twice last year, so it was a really dumb move, if nothing else. Let's talk about this big, beautiful budget here for a second, though, which as of tonight can't seem to even get out of the House Budget Committee. I think these guys like Chip Roy, they have a point, and Trump's calling them grandstanders, but Ralph Norman had the same kind of complaints as well. Rand Paul in the Senate has the same kind of complaints. How do you see this?
Well, Congressman Roy is a very bright man, and he is making some fair points. They'll get it worked out eventually. In 300,000 years of human history, no one has ever calmed down when they've been told to calm down, so I'm not going to tell my friends in the House to calm down. I am going to tell them to keep their eye on the main objective here, which is to extend the Trump tax cuts. If we don't do that on January 1 of next year, we're going to have a massive tax increase, which will tank this economy. But Chip's making a very valid point. I think we can do better in terms of of the spending reductions. Objective number one is extend the tax cuts, but objective number two is to reduce the amount of spending.
Yeah, they need to look back to what we were spending, 5 years ago, and somehow we have to figure out a way to get back there. And just reducing $1.5 trillion over 10 years is not going to cut it. I agree with a lot of these alleged grandstanders in this moment. I really do.